Hello. Hello, yes, StoryFNDM.
You okay there, Max?
Hello. We are StoryFNDM.
Hello, yes, StoryFNDM.
Were you trying to shush your mother by covering the dog's mouth?
Today we're watching RWBY, Volume 8, Chapter 4.
Hello, yes, StoryFNDM. Today we're watching RWBY Volume 8, Episode 4.
Chapter 4.
Chapter 4. Fault.
And if you weren't aware, we're watching RWBY Volume 8, Chapter 4. I'm not sure if anyone told you.
I did. The dog did.
This is why is the joke.
Max looks so funny right now.
Are you excited, Max?
He's very excited. He is all
He's
about
ready.
it. He's like braced. He's braced for impact.
He's like super side-eyeing me, like.
He's braced for impact.
Can we please
So,
talk about
before we get
RWBY?
into the actual episode,
Ready!
any theories? Mine's going to be that, first and foremost, now we're going to look at what's going to happen with Oscar. Because all of last episode, we were all focused on RWBY.
I feel like there's gonna be some drama because it's called Fault. Yes, I said drama. Oh my god. He's like, what did you say, Mom? Mom, what did you
there's
say?
gonna be a lot of pointing fingers at each other.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
A lot of blame to go around.
Stay up.
And maybe the earth will crack wide open on a fault line. And Grim will
Oh
come
my
out.
god. Okay.
Stay up. You can't stay up.
His brain box is too big. In the meantime, we're going to leave Max there while we actually watch.
I can see.
Max like, no, I don't want to be here. Max. Come here.
Yes, please.
Alright, Max is now safe behind Clara. Laying down.
Come on, you didn't like that?
Yeah. But not for watching the episode.
I can see.
They would be distracted the whole time. You guys ready?
He's not gonna stay there.
I could stay.
You can't stay up.
Oh, hold on, I make sure I have the captions on.
When we after the
With the boy.
Alright,
With the boy.
you guys
With the
ready?
boy.
when will we
With
see?
the boy.
I have a question. When will we see why?
We have no idea. Are you guys ready to watch the episode?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, my seat. Can't sit.
He's trying to like angle his head around Clara. Max is gonna dance. Ready?
Max is gonna bite your fingers.
I like this.
Come on, Max. Oh, we can dance together. Look at him.
I tried, man. You went back to her. I mean, come on.
What? It was funny. It's not my fault it was funny. Oh, he's kicking Clara. Ooh, and he yanked her hood. There we go.
I wonder if they have Nora keep those stars.
Hmm?
From last episode, lightning stars. When she,
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if they have her keep that. And they do look a lot like Salem's.
One of them named Bob.
The scars she got when she busted through the door.
I don't know.
Okay, wow. You'll probably see him again at some point. Maybe not this episode, though. I'm really sure this one's going to focus on Oscar. And the Hound.
Man, after the next that.
You should have seen the look on Joanna's face. I don't think she'd ever lost a fight before that.
There might be about
At least,
crap.
not fair and square.
Yeah, that's true.
Tough crowd tonight. Guess Ironwood should have paid for better cell block entertainment. And he smiles. Did I win?
Hey, it's your game. I don't make the rules.
I'm sorry for what happened. It wasn't your fault.
It was, though. I made a deal with the darkness, and he paid the price. It was all happening so fast, but Clover wouldn't let up. Could have worked together against Tyrion if Clover just...
Yeah.
But the thing that really stings, for the first time in a while, I thought, maybe you could be around somebody, anybody, without my semblance making it complicated. And now, it just feels like a childish dream. Gone, like everybody else.
Believe it or not, I know a little of what that's like. When people are worried you're gonna sniff out their secrets, they tend to push you away. It makes a real connection difficult.
I never thought of it that way.
You don't get to keep that.
I didn't kill him.
You keep saying that. But it was your weapon covered in his blood. If you really want to know what happened, Mohawk, why not open the cell and take my hand? If I open the cell, it won't be to shake hands. Yeah, because you don't care about the truth. You just want someone to be mad at.
Mm-hmm.
Easier than taking an honest look at what side you're on.
Air, what are you doing?
Nothing.
But Robin's right.
Well, that was almost exciting.
That's what kills me about this. Is like they could easily get the truth.
Yep.
Usually you don't have that capability. In real life you don't.
I'm really wishing one of us could
Right?
now.
Man.
Wait! Hold on! Ren! Going to get you up there!
Maybe don't stop to high five.
Maybe not. I don't think that was a good time.
Yeah.
What?
I don't have much of a choice.
Oh shit. Oi.
The flop! Nana! The flop!
That really isn't stupid.
That one is not stupid.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Woo. Jesus.
Did you just call for backup?
Oh shit.
It did.
Yep.
I think Jean doesn't suck anymore.
Yeah.
Oi.
Jesus.
magnetic.
I have a feeling he's able to call it back.
I mean, if he's just gonna leave it, it's on time.
Well, shit.
No, Ren.
Jesus.
Yeah, but that means they've lost Oscar.
Yeah, it does.
Oh shit.
I mean, they know where he's headed.
I guess,
Oh,
but
you've picked a fine time to.
how are they getting there?
Word.
Ha!
Coming in.
Things are already bad enough after what you did to Father. Now you want us to harbor fugitives too? Our family has a reputation.
That's what you're worried about? Your reputation?
I'm just saying that we've already lost all the house staff. And Mother locked herself in her room.
Maybe you haven't figured out what's going on, Whitley, but we're busy trying to save Atlas. Look, our friend is hurt. We just need a place to lay low while she rests, and then we'll be out of your way.
Fine. What do you expect me to do then?
Go to your room.
Go to your room. That's what I was
This way.
Yep, she's got him.
Ruby,
Yeah.
I hope everyone's doing all right. If you're worried about Yang, you could always try calling her. That's the thing. I did.
I repeat, if anybody can hear me. We need transport back to Mantle.
We need to get out of this weather before the cold drops our ores completely. How much farther to the outpost? Ren, how much?
I don't know.
Please have a talking to with him.
I think
I
she's.
thought you said you saw it when you were up in the air.
I did. Before I had to cut myself loose to help you guys.
Yeah, you've brought that up a couple times now. Something you need to say?
Not really. Wouldn't want to waste any more time.
Wow.
Hey, what is your deal?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm sorry things aren't going smoothly enough for you.
Guys, they're not going smoothly at all.
I hate to break it to you, but that's part of being a huntsman.
Are you kidding? We don't know the first thing about being huntsmen. We clearly weren't ready. Guys, stop it!
Were we not ready when we saved Haven? When we took down a Leviathan? We got the lamp to Atlas.
And then we lost it. And after that, when we had to make real decisions, we got every single one wrong.
I'm not going to pretend like we did everything perfectly. But if we'd done nothing, things would be even worse than they are now.
How could they possibly be worse? We are stuck out here while Salem has the lamp and Oscar. We've got no plan, no army.
We've got the maiden.
And by keeping her from opening the vault for Ironwood, we're just trapping the whole city for Salem. People are going to die because of us.
So what? We should just give Ironwood what he wants? Abandon Mantle? You think Alice is still going to be able to float to safety now that she's here?
I don't know, but these aren't the kinds of decisions we should be making because we have
You
no idea what we're
shall
doing. Okay,
hurry.
both of you, cut it out.
What?
I'm just saying what nobody else wants to. We're in way over our heads. Ruby is barely more than a kid. I'm just an orphan from the middle of nowhere. Ren, you cheated your way into bacon.
Ooh. Yep. I'm glad you realized that went too far.
You don't think we should be huntsmen? Fine. But I'm getting out of the cult. I've still got a job to do.
Seriously, is your goal just to push everyone away?
Yep.
Even Max reacted to that one.
He's uncomfortable.
No. We're going to be okay. What?
Are you?
My long lost Ozma. Found at last. So small, this new host of yours. It's a wonder my hound didn't break you.
So it's called the Hound.
Shit.
It's been how many years since we saw each other like this, face to face? And nothing to say.
I'm sorry the reunion isn't living up to your expectations.
You can pretend, boy. But you're not fully him. Not yet, at least. Well, perhaps you and I can have a better working relationship. Oscar, was it?
Yeah,
The
that might be a
beacon
name.
My forces have been unable to
I don't
locate
want to
the
name
relic beneath the school.
Oscar.
If I know Ozma, he has used some means of deception to hide its location differently than the others. I need to know where it is.
That's not something I know about.
Of course. You would keep that one guarded as long as possible. How about something easier then? The password or the lamp?
The lamp is all out of questions.
Done for now.
Lies come out of you so easily.
She's not gonna
Kill him.
kill him.
She wrote her.
Souls indeed.
Yeah.
One of you is going to tell me what you know. I don't much care if it is you or Ozma. Either way, I'll finally have the relic.
I won't tell you anything. Hazel?
That was Raven Academy. Everything that follows will be from our sister.
Now we know why you can call it fault.
Your Grace, What is that?
An experiment. So far, I am pleased with the results. Did you need something, Cinder?
Yes, I want to search for the Winter Maiden. I think...
Do you hear that, my pet? She thinks. She wants. As if she's done something that warrants me caring about either of those things.
We're just sitting and waiting. Without the Maiden power, the Vault means nothing. Let me claim it for you.
I will tell you when and where you are needed.
But Your Grace...
I'd like to think I have shown a great deal of patience over my many years walking Remnant. But I do hate repeating myself. You will remain here. Is that clear?
Yes, of course. Without you,
Max is
I
out.
am nothing.
Right? He
Max
was
is
like,
that is a
"Adam,
bad dog. I am out.
I don't want to see this anymore.
I know what she said. I just want to check on something. We'll be back before anyone realizes.
I was gonna blow up in her face.
Yep.
Yep.
I want to see if anything is still going on at Amity Coliseum. Salem doesn't know those children are trying to.
She said like, okay, now we float over there.
Yeah. You just had to Mary Poppins it.
If she doesn't want to, I'll come.
Of course
I've been
you
working on
will.
my semblance. I can help. I won't tell anybody.
How much did you overhear?
Why does it matter?
You're right, Ren. I did cheat my way into Beacon. And I'm glad I had people around me to help me see that I was bigger than that mistake. You've got people around you too. You don't have to force yourself to be strong. The more you hide from what you're feeling, the more alone you're going to feel. Trust me.
cares? I found a part to fix the bike. So, yay! Good news. For what it's worth, I'm sorry he said that to you. I know you've had to work hard to get here, Jean.
We're all under a lot of stress right now. I used to push people away too.
Can I go on?
Yeah, but you've grown. He's regressing. He's acting like a child.
Do you think she thinks less of me? For not helping out with Amity?
Ruby is your sister. She's always going to love you, even if you disagree with each other.
Yeah. Ruby.
That was not Ruby she was asking about.
I need to get some sleep, but I can't stop thinking about Oscar.
Go on. I'll make sure Ren doesn't brood himself to death out in the cold.
I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely thought she was talking about Ruby at first, too.
Yeah.
Things always seem to get worse.
But who was he actually talking about?
I'm assuming
I
Blake.
think.
I'm like, Blake. Everyone's like, I think Blake. I'm assuming Blake. I'm just like, Blake. Duh.
Right there.
Oh, shit.
There's that fault line. Earth is cracking, the Grib are coming, I told you!
Oh my god.
What?
I'm just saying, I told you.
What kind of gun though?
That we don't know. But I was right. Also, I like how the fandom was right. Everyone, after some discussion, decided on naming that Grim the Hound.
Yep.
And apparently its name is the Hound. She called it her Hound.
So why do I have wings?
So they can change form.
What did y'all think?
I think Yang is probably the best person to help Ren right now. Because you guys got really pissed off with Yang for the same reason you're currently pissed off at Ren. Because she got really upset and she had issues she was dealing with and she was so absorbed in her issues, she was kind of leaving everyone else behind. That's why she didn't go with Ruby at the end of Volume 3. That's why, it took so long for her to rejoin. All these different things going on. She was losing her arm. Well, Ren is clearly going through some things, and he's clearly thinking about himself. And if anybody out there knows what it feels like to do that and kind of return, because Yang is kind of back to who she used to be, it's Yang.
I'm so over
I think.
Which is very upsetting because he was my favorite.
I know.
Him and Ruby.
2
And
thumbs
now
up.
I'm just like, and we're done.
Noble, Ruby, and Ren.
And we're done.
And
Max.
Rita.
Come on.
And
Come on.
Rita.
Come on. You can come this way. I know.
Why would you... Whatever, Max. I see how it is. I'm nice to you. And you still just try to go back over there. And I can hear you complaining, by the way, Mac. I don't know that microphone can pick you up, but he's going...
That's because you're giving him crap.
No, he's not doing anything.
Anyway.
No, he's just breathing.
Alright.
I'm like so done with Ren.
Yeah.
100%. I'm over it. I'm over being over it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure... I hope, at least. Because there's only 2 ways story like this end. Either he learns the lesson and becomes a better person,
Nope.
or he dies. I hope he learns his lesson, like Yang did.
I don't think he's learning his lesson anytime soon.
It may
I
take
think
all volume.
the thing that may teach him his lesson is if he sees what happened to Nora. Maybe. But even then, that might push him farther.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50 chance.
Unless Nora yells at him again, looking like that.
Why?
Maybe. I'm just so done with him.
What
I'm
does
so
that
over
mean?
it. I'm so over
What do you mean,
all
what does
this
what
crap.
mean?
What happened? She looked like that, but she yelled at him.
Well, then he'll have to face the reality that she, again, had made her own choices. She got hurt, but if she still yells at him for not believing that they are strong enough to do this, that may be a wake-up call. And he'll see, wait, she really is trying everything. And she keeps moving forward, and here I am, and I'm not.
Yeah, I ain't going. When he puts it out like that, I'm like, yeah, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, but you can't just decide that. He's just not gonna get better like ever throughout the rest of the show.
I'll never.
They're
get
gonna
better.
have to.
I'll never get better. He betrayed my trust. Max, I've been betrayed.
You have any thoughts, Julius?
I
2 thumbs up?
do.
You already go. Hello. Any thoughts?
I feel bad for Oscar.
Yeah.
You want to
Because
kick
I don't
him.
see any way that they're getting him back anytime soon. They're so separated. By the time Yang and them are able to contact Ruby
Well,
and them, how are they even getting up there?
We know that this volume
That's all
takes
it
place over 1 or 2 days. And I'm also pretty sure this is the final Atlas volume. So after this volume, we'll start the journey to Vacuo. So I assume they will rescue Oscar within the 1 or 2 days of the series. But it probably, there's a good chance it will not be till the penultimate or the final episode. I think there are 13 episodes this volume, or 13 chapters. So I think it'll probably be 12 or 13 that they finally rescue him. And it'll probably be one of those, they rescue him by the skin of their teeth.
Or, depending on how dark they plan on going, it could always be she gets her information, she gets the relic, and she moves on to Vacuo.
And they're chasing her. Yeah, that's a possibility too.
I mean, she's got all the upper hands at this point. The only thing she ain't got is the Winter Maiden and that relic. But she's so much closer to getting that than they are to beating her.
She don't have the phone wagon or
The Fall Maiden?
She has a Fall Maiden.
No,
But they don't know-
relic. Not a relic.
No, that's because they can't find the fall relic. And that's another thing she wants to get out of Oscar.
And also,
But she can always get it out of him on the way to Vacuo.
Them don't have the
Atlas.
Summer Maiden or
You know what I
them
mean?
don't have the Summer.
No, but they have the summer relic. The lamp was a summer relic. Because Raven was a summer maiden. Now that she has the relic.
No, I thought she was a spring.
No, she's spring.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
you're right.
spring.
You're right.
She's
She's
not
spring.
summer.
So she has the spring
Never seen
relic.
summer.
And she doesn't need the spring. So summer should be Vacuo.
Yeah.
So that'll be where they're heading next.
But I'm
And I
still-
assume that, following what I assume the plot arcs are going to be, is after Vacuo, the final arcs will be all converging again, and the end of the show will end in Beacon again.
Okay, look. Say he does
Also,
hack Penny for them.
What?
Do we actually believe he's going to actually help Torchwood? I mean, not. I'm losing my mind.
Ironwood?
Do you think he's
No.
actually going to help Ironwood? No. So, if he's able to hack her, he can get her to Salem.
I know.
She can get that relic. They're giving him the means to do it. I feel like it's all going to go bad, and they're going to be chasing her to Vacuo.
Also, them don't have the Spring Maiden.
Well, the
That's
Spring
my
Raven doesn't
vote.
anymore. And that's Raven.
That's my vote.
And Raven... We don't know where Raven is. She could very well be in Vale, on the island of Patch, with
What do you think?
their
Do you
dad.
think what
But
I said is right, or do you
Ty
think they're going to save him at the end?
if Ty has any sense, he will not have
I don't
rekindled
know.
that relationship.
What do you think? Do you think it's going to go your way, where they're going to save him? Are you're hopeful? I'm a pessimist. I'm going with they're
I
chasing
think
her.
this season will boil down to the way we tell stories differently. Which is funny, because in real life we're the exact opposite. In stories, you tend to write tragic, sad endings. I tend to write more heroic, optimistic endings. So, I'm not giving you crap for what you like to write. Don't give me crap for what I like to write. My point is that I guess both of our theories here are sort of reflections of who we would write as writers.
Yeah, as a writer, I would go that way. And from what you said, they said it was going to be a dark one. I would not put my money on they're going to save Oscar.
See, I would put it
Because
dark.
even if they save Oscar towards the end, they still have to deal with all of Atlas and Mantle. The only
see-
way they're moving from Atlas and Mantle over to Vacuo is if they have no other choice, I feel.
The way I see it playing out dark, but the way I would write it,
I could see
would be them saving Oscar, but losing the staff. And Atlas falling, which is going to be an issue, because if Atlas falls, it falls on the crater, where all the refugees currently are being held.
What do you think?
But I do see them still rescuing Oscar.
You're about to say something.
I could just see them,
I see
no
them
matter
just
what they're
have
doing,
to-
that she's still gonna get the information she needs.
Wait,
I feel like the only way they're moving on to Vacuo is if they have no other choice. Because if Atlas falls, they're going to want to stay and try and fix things. The only way they're moving on to Vacuo is if they have no other choice.
I don't know.
Hi.
What were you trying to tell us, Clara?
I think the way them will save Oscar is really hard.
I mean,
Them have to
not as
kill.
hard as they're fighting for Atlas and
Dad.
Mantle.
We have to
Would they just abandon it?
make all the bad guys
I mean,
Unless they had no other choice.
I mean, if Atlas fell, would
like,
there really be anything left to
arrested and
salvage? Anyways,
save Crow, save Robin, and I'm also
Crow,
gonna have
Robin. All of them. Maria.
I'm also gonna have to kill the road one, and we will see if we will try to make Salem foul, but we will go away that fastly so it won't cast her. But then I feel like someone will grab Oscar, maybe Ironwood, only because he's a kid.
Maybe.
Because he's not a kid.
I don't know. Ironwood shot him.
Yeah, Ironwood probably thinks he's still dead, to be honest.
Ironwood shot his ass. I don't think he's saving him just because he's a kid.
Well,
Ironwood shot him.
What happened? He sees.
there's another possibility with them going to Vacuo. I think that no matter what, at the end of the day, Team RWBY will be committed, even Yang, to trying to stop Salem. Team Juniper may not be, particularly with the issues Ren's having with Nora getting hurt. And I'm pretty sure already that Maria and everyone, she's going to stay in Atlas. But as of right now, both Team Sun and Team Coffee are in Vacuo, according to the books, which are considered canon. So they may leave Team Juniper behind to help fix Atlas, and just Team RWBY go, and then they join up with Coffee and Sun. Because while I want to say that Juniper and RWBY would stick together,
Yeah.
that would be 4 teams operating in Vacuo, which is a lot of teams. Story plot-wise. That's a lot of characters to keep track of.
Either way, it's all going to go bad, I feel like.
Either way,
I'll live it.
I think it would be very hard. Especially, how will you get up there?
Y'all know how I feel about tragedies.
Right?
I don't know.
Like, how
Maybe
would
they have to take a ship up there. Who knows? We'd have to see how that plays out.
You guys know how I feel about tragedies. So.
Yeah, I know.
But how would
You're happiest when the story's saddest.
How would
except
say
they literally hated it every time they've taken those turns.
Well,
but
if they kill
how
someone
does
else,
it fix
I will be upset.
when?
I don't know.
Although I am happy we
Do
got to see
Santa
Neo
die?
again.
Yeah. And she really
I
is
like
doing
her
very
little
hot.
floating thing.
Yeah. What happens? She dump her fur ooh, they're fun. I would see her doing that.
Alright.
Like,
Anything
And-
else, guys?
Did you guys like Whitley's whole little thing there?
then what could I help? Go to your room.
I find it funny is they said Jacques Schnee was talking about how Whitley would get lawyers to get him out. But if Whitley's anything like Jacques, he would not get his dad out of prison. He'd be like, nope, this is my company now. All right.
I think right now he's just feeling,
Defeated?
yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like he's probably not
Like-
doing anything.
fine.
He has no servants. He has nothing.
Hey,
Yeah.
what if that guy like always sings?
Right
Like
now,
a
he trying to
Wilson?
figure out
They
what
fired him.
what he gonna eat.
We don't know what happened.
Ain't
I hope they
nobody
run into
cooking.
Klein again.
Ain't nobody cooking.
He's just gonna sit there and eat ice cream out of there. I'm sure they have a giant freezer full and stuff like that.
I'm just saying, anybody ever seen a microwave there? I'm just saying.
Maybe Klein will show up to save them.
No.
I wonder what happened to him. Like, I kept wanting to meet
They
him
fired
somewhere.
him.
No, I kept wanting Team Ruby to meet him somewhere in Atlas or Mantle. Well, we should probably go ahead and
And this,
Anything else, guys?
yes,
wrap this
What?
up.
I wish we see him because he would hope them escape.
Yep.
And-
you-
Also, when Oscar was like, no! He like, hi kid. And then like, he goes,
Anything else?
I don't want to hold him. I don't want to hold him anymore.
Julia said no.
I
got
would
nothing
see
else.
him doing that.
Okay.
Do you see Klein doing that?
Like,
Klein, just his only semblance is his personality. I could have changed things, as far as we know.
no. He's just gonna like cast him like, here you go. He's not gonna cast him.
That's a very interesting bit of fan fiction there, my love.
What happens? He's gonna fall, and if he
Okay.
falls,
Okay.
We
Okay.
we gotta wrap the video up. We have other things we gotta do, unfortunately. So, if you like our content, like,
Rainbow.
comment, subscribe.
Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow,
We have
rainbow.
a Twitter, we have a
rainbow,
Facebook,
Rainbow,
and we'll see you guys next chapter.
rainbow.